What's up YouTube, it's Louis here. We're looking at Firo on the daily time frame. What is going on since yesterday's update? Of course we knew about the scam wick. Yes, I know that the Binance chart, I don't know if it didn't have it at all or just didn't have a crazy wick like this, but the reason why I use the Bittrex chart is because if we go over all the Firo charts, this is the one with the most data, and for me that is why it's the most correct one to use, because it's the oldest chart basically. So what is happening on the daily time frame? We've now printed a bullish engulfing. It engulfs the red candlestick. It's candlestick's body. You can see it open exact same place, and if I put the green one on top of the red, you wouldn't see the body whatsoever. So bullish engulfing at key support. Last time we had the massive wick at this support, what happened here? Boom, double bottom as well. One bottom. This first bottom was in this white zone on the turquoise green line slash the white box, turquoise green line slash the white box. Little pump out of it, we did go higher here, but wick down. What's happened? We rolled over, put in a lower low, rolled over, put in a lower low, bounced off the exact same location with massive wicks. I think that even in the Binance chart you didn't even have this July wick, so this is why I'm using this chart basically, because obviously massive wicks to the downside, wicks to the bottom, obviously saying that I don't want to go down, I want to go up, and that's what we're seeing. Upward movement. So we want this area to hold. Obviously we wanted $5 to hold. Lose $5, you go to the previous swing low sitting at around, well, $4, but obviously the white box is where we want to hold above this 1414 to the 1618. $4 to $3.73. What's happened now is we've printed a bullish engulfing. You can really see that this double bottom is taking shape, but of course we can't call it that until it breaks the neckline, because you could come up to the neckline and put in a lower low. That's always a possibility, but at the moment it looks like it's getting ready for that move. We are now closed outside with the daily candle, outside of this falling wedge. Yes, last time was a fake out. This time let's hope it's not. We need to see this 1.272 back tested. Of course you could even roll over again to the 1414, just basically as long as you're back testing this downward trend line. Let's extend this a bit more, so it's wherever this wants to fall to. It could keep roll over all the way to the edge. I could keep dragging this, it can roll over to any point, but as long as it holds the outside of this trend line as support, then we should be good for continuation to its technical target, and that's roughly $6.50 on the daily time frame. It's a little bit different technical target, $6.14. So on a daily I want it to see hit $6.14. On the 4 hour though, could have a bit of a wick above it, and you can see on the 4 hour it's about $6.51 for Firo. So we did have multiple bullish candlesticks yesterday, that's what we were going over, but again, and you can see the double bottom taking shape a lot better. But here I think we were looking at this bullish engulfing, spinning top, bullish engulfing, bullish hammer, bullish engulfing, bullish hammer as well, and higher lows. Of course now you got another bullish hammer here, but we are consolidating through the EMAs, and that's why we're hitting resistance support. So consolidating, a move will be false. Now for me it's all on Bitcoin to decide whether Bitcoin is doing the same thing, by the way, so go check out Bitcoin's update. What we need to see happen is a break either side of support or resistance. What is going to happen? Of course we want the break of resistance, but we need to get ready for the break of support. First of all, before we get into that, we do have an inverse head and shoulders here. You can see that we have a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. So technically speaking, we should break out of this. If you don't, it means that the pattern's not valid, and of course we will get rejected, and we should put in a lower low because you're still below the 55. No bullish cross, basically in a downtrend, and in a downtrend you want to be putting in lower lows. But if you fail to do that and you fail keeping to put lower lows, then chances are you're putting in higher lows, and then you would put a higher high. So if we were to break out of this inverse head and shoulders now, your target would be back at around $5, just shy of it, $4.97, and that's what would take us above this double bottoms neckline, validating a further target to the upside roughly at this 0618, just off of it, slightly at $5.53, or let's just say $5.50. So pretty much it for Firo. We got two targets out of this falling wedge if we can backtest it as support. First off being $6.14, that's our technical target on the daily time frame. But on the 4 hour, maybe getting a wick up, obviously, or fake out at roughly $6.50, where we could go up to there and fall back to this 0382 for the daily candle close. Like we could pump for the day $6.50, meet the target, and then at the daily close, midnight for GMT, for England, at the 0.382, because on the daily time frame, that is actually where the top of the falling wedge is sitting. Now guys, that's pretty much it. You can see the double bottoms taking shape on the daily time frame and the 4 hour. Obviously, you want to, how do we change a trend? You want to start on the smaller time frames, but eventually dragging it out onto the larger time frames. It's all good for today. Please subscribe. We're trying to get the channel to 1.5k subscribers by the end of this month. I think all of you Firo supporters are already subscribed, so thank you so much for your support. Thank you for obviously starting up my channel, because Firo was the coin that did start it up. So appreciate all of you guys, all of you Firo fans. We deserve this bull market. You know what I mean? What a great community to keep believing and believing and believing when everyone's just bearish and the chart's just looking bearish. We believe that privacy tokens are going to have their part of the bull run, probably at the latter stages of the final pumps, because they didn't really have a good set off at the start of the bull run. After summer, basically, after summer. So coins like Monero, they're looking good on the weekly, and obviously if other privacy coins are going to go and do good, then Firo shall as well, no matter how bad the chart is at the moment. Don't forget guys, earlier on in the year it looked very bleak, very grim. You were at what, 25 odd, and you went to about 3, and you had like 190% pump, 200% pump from that bottom. So could we get a similar thing from here? Let's see. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.